This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die. Where's your professor?
Hello everyone, this is Spartan here, and today it's another episode of Spartan Reacts, because we're still going through some stuff from Star Wars Celebration. And what we got here is something for a game that I heard about and then became extremely excited for. This is going to be for Jedi Fallen Order, the game by Respawn, who is the company that created Titanfall, Titanfall 2, and most recently, Apex Legends. So I am very excited to see what they have for us in terms of Star Wars. I believe it is still affiliated with EA. I believe Respawn is doing this through them, because Respawn seems to do a lot of stuff through EA as a company. But I believe the story it follows a Jedi who survived Order 66. And it's the story of that Jedi in the years following that. I don't know much else about it. They released a very cool design image of a lightsaber yesterday, and so I'm very eager to see what it looks like now. So let's go ahead and watch this trailer. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, right into it.
Wasn't always like this.
Wasn't always the Empire.
But now, there are 3 rules to survive. Don't stand out.
Oh, was that his lightsaber?
Accept the past.
Is that us? Him? Right there?
Trust no one. The galaxy's changed.
A Venator! He's gonna use the Force and save him, and he's gonna give himself up!
Whatever you do, don't reach within.
He saved him with the Force and the Inquisitor! The Jedi have fallen!
Don't stand out.
An empire rises!
Accept
Clone
the
troopers!
past.
Execute Order 66.
Inquisitors! I feel like that's an Inquisitor, even though he doesn't have a lightsaber. He seems like an Inquisitor.
Trust no one.
This looks so cool! There's definitely that's an Inquisitor, absolutely.
Trust only in the Force.
Yeah! Yeah! That looks so freaking cool! 11, 15, 19! You can bet your butts we're gonna be playing that when it comes out. Whoo-wee! That looked good. Alright. That was a freaking Inquisitor. It might have been 2 Inquisitors. I'm not sure if that guy with the Electro Staff is an Inquisitor or not. The armor looks similar, but the fact he's using an Electro Staff makes me question it. The Inquisitors usually seems to have lightsabers. But maybe they haven't received their lightsaber training yet. So they're using Electro Staffs for the time being while Vader trains them. I don't know the name of our character. This he looks like a redhead. I don't know his name. And I also don't know the name of this African-American character who seems to be maybe owning that ship that we're escaping on towards the end of the trailer. But then the Inquisitor jumps on it. There also appears to be a second character on board that ship. You can barely see his head. It looks like it's probably the pilot. Kind of a greenish gray skin. Looks like he maybe has 4 arms. So I don't know the species off the top of my head that the guy was in Solo. I can't remember his name. The guy that Jon Favreau voiced in Solo, the 4-armed guy. It might be another one of their species. We also see a clone trooper from what looks like the... I'm not sure. Hold on a second. I gotta check. It looks like it's a clone trooper from the 41st Elite Corps. Just based on the green. For those that don't know, that's the one that went with Yoda to Kashyyyk, that traditionally fell under Jedi Master Luminara. Just based on the green, that's what I initially think. But, I mean, I don't know. It could be anyone that's green. There were a lot of clone troopers of a lot of different colors. So, based on what I'm thinking, it seems very much like a Magneto in X-Men Apocalypse situation. He's working. He's being a normal person. It looks like he's working a scrapyard where they're taking down and destroying the old Republic ships for scrap so they can use them to make the old Republic Venator Star Destroyers, so they can use them to create the ISDs, the Imperial Star Destroyers. I don't immediately recognize the ships they're using to haul away the chunks of the Venators, but I'm guessing that stuff breaks. His friend looks like he's getting ready to fall into a Sarlacc pit, so I'm wondering what planet they're on, where there's a Sarlacc pit right beneath a crashed Venator. I'm looking at these rocks, and it reminds me of, I don't remember the name of the episode, but it's the episode where the Venator crashed, and it was our first appearance of Boba Fett in the Clone Wars show, and it had Aurra Sing and Bossk, and there was a trap that they set on a crashed Venator for Mace Windu involving Jango Fett's helmet. This planet reminds me of that. Also looks, but I'm not sure. But again, it looks very similar. So he uses the Force to save his friend or to save a coworker, and it ends up getting him in trouble, and it sets us off on the course of the game because he clearly gets seen by that Imperial probe droid behind him, and then we get our first shot of that Inquisitor. That nice looking helmet looks very similar. It looks that Inquisitor's helmet looks like a combination of the seventh sister. Looks like a combination of the Seventh Sisters and the Grand Inquisitor. It looks like a combination of the Seventh Sisters Inquisitor helmet and the Grand Inquisitor's pilot helmet that he had. Looks like a combination of the two. Leaning a little bit more towards the Seventh Sisters, but it's missing that real pointed hood segment. Actually, that means it's kind of looking like the Eighth Brothers a little bit. The Eighth Brothers and Seventh Sisters combined is kind of the vibe I'm getting from that. Then when we flash forward to that other Inquisitor, his helmet almost looks exactly like that of one of the members of the 212th. I think it's the 212th. Pretty sure it's the 212th. Yeah, the 212th. Looks like some of the helmet of the 212th Battalion that they had during the assault on Utapau. The special helmets they had. It almost looks exactly like that. Timestamp is 128 in the trailer, for those of you that are curious. I don't know what the timestamp is for the video. But, actually, no. Exactly. I know what the timestamp is exactly. No, I don't. Never mind. What am I talking about? I don't know. But then he's fighting with the Electro Staff, and our main character still isn't fighting with his lightsaber. So I don't know when we'll get his lightsaber. The way I feel like this game might work is we'll get the Force powers throughout the game, unlock more and more and more, and then maybe around halfway, three-quarter of the game, we'll hit our max power level, and we'll get the lightsaber. And then at the end of the game, I imagine our character will die. That is my big prediction, that our character will die. Because, I mean, for multiple reasons. Also, I want to talk about his lightsaber real quick. His lightsaber looks very nice, but it appears as though maybe his lightsaber was a saber staff. Because I'm looking at that broken part, because it's the length we see, it's about the right length of a regular lightsaber, but it has this broken off segment on the back. So I wonder whether or not it was a saber staff that got broken. Then he ignites it. It is blue, so Jedi Guardian then. And then the logo, the title card looks very nice. The stone looks very nice. I like that a lot. Become a Jedi. 11/15/19. So it's coming out this November. I'll play that on the channel when it comes out because, oh man, y'all know I love my Star Wars. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. Also, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you guys can see everything I post when I post it. And make sure you hit that bell too so you get notifications when I post new stuff. I'm going to see all of you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all. Aroo! Aroo! Aroo!